Welcome back to Excel. That was just an introductory video. Now we're going to be going straight to working with the software. And it's very easy. Just look at this green area. This green area have options, a bunch of options. One interesting thing with Microsoft products and several other products in computer is when you just come close to them and you kind of come close some of the options, you can just understand the concept. This is paste and this is cards, and even though there's no name on it, you can kind of just scroll to it, just release your hand, don't tap anything, just pull the arrow over to it and you get to understand what that does. That is a very, very simple way of understanding how this tool works. But nevertheless, I will still talk about it. We have the file here, which we have here a lot of stuffs to work with. And then we have the home tab, we have the insert. If you click on the insert, you have some options, several options. You have the page layout, you have the formula, you have the data, you have the review, view, help, and nitro, and other stuff. So all these are very handy. I'm not going to be talking about them. We're just going to go straight to use the few things we know how to use, we can actually use for today. Then we move, because we want this video to be pretty short without lengthy English. So we will not waste much time. We'll just go straight. Now look at this. This is just several lines. Many people have been asking, does it mean automatically there's always a line? Yes, there's a line. There are lines in Excel. Every time you have lines like this, there's a line. But if I just press Ctrl P, that means you press Ctrl and you just quickly tap P, you will discover something happened. Oh, this say we didn't find anything. I think I should try that again. And Ctrl P, you will discover that actually there's nothing. But let's just input a few things. Just come to this first tab. You have A, you have 1. That's the name of this cell. This is a cell called A1. A cell. Please don't forget that. SCELL. A cell. And the first cell we have here is A1. The next is B1. B1. That's 1. And we have C. And we have C, we have what? 1, and D1, E1. So these all cells are identified. By the time I put just a word, something like start here, and I press enter, you see that comes down. You press another enter, another enter, another enter, another enter. You discover that anytime you press enter, this box comes down. What if you press tab? There's a tab, TAB on your keyboard, TAB, TAB, you move to the right. And if you just hold shift is a key also on your keyboard, and you hold it down, you do not remove your hand, maybe a left hand, and your right hand, you press enter, enter, enter. It keeps moving up. Or you press tab, 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 tab. It's moving to the opposite direction. Without holding shift, just press enter, 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 enter. It just moves down. But immediately you hold shift and you press enter. Enter, 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 enter. It moves just opposite the direction. Learn that first thing to learn. So let's go back. We said we put this start. Now just kind of press Control P, Control P, Control P. Do you discover the whole page was not having this, no line on this? Everything is cleared out and you can just see start. That shows that those lines were just to guide us. They are not lines that will show. We have to go to tell Excel to put those lines into our document when we're printing. That is very clear. Let me go back. Now, because I don't want this video to be very long, very, very short and straight to the point, you've learned that these are cells. No, you know normally in your mathematics that these are rows, and these are columns. These are columns. So we have columns, and we have what? Rows. When we come back, we're going to talk about this. See, there are a lot of this in Excel. Kind of, I just press an arrow down just to watch what happens. You see those number reading. If I just quickly press Control and that my down arrow, I'm using arrow, a down arrow, the arrow that faces down, like that's the button that faces you on the keyboard. You just press it. You discover that you have the last point, which is 1048,576. Can you imagine how much cells that Excel just creates on one sheet? Sheet 1. You can see sheet 1 over here. Sheet 1. So Basically, Excel is an amazing tool to solve several analytical problems. Okay, let's press Control and let's press the arrow that faces away, just arrow to the front. You discover we have the front here. If you can check, just check up here for me. Check up here. You see XFD. It means you can have so much. So much. So to go back home, I'm going to press Control. I'm going to press arrow up, Control, and I'm going to press arrow to the other right. I mean, arrow to this side, like to this side, to this side. So something like this. And then you have this back to start. I just hope you get everything I said. In case you didn't get everything I said, I think you're going to get to know more with time. Thank you.